All right, joining me now, Florida Congressman Byron Donalds and House Minority Whip Steve Scalise. Congressman Scalise, this shiny objects game of the Democrats focusing on January 6th and Furman or focusing on AOC's spat with Marjorie Taylor Greene, this is as people can't find gasoline in major American cities and suburbs all across the eastern seaboard. How is this making any sense?
Yeah, Laura, what you're seeing right here with the Biden administration is a group of people that are way in over their heads. I mean, look at all around the world, it's on fire. You've got Israel under attack tonight. You got lines at the gas pump. It's like the 70s. Jimmy Carter probably wouldn't want to be compared to this administration. Inflation's through the roof. Look at lumber prices, probably 400% up. Many schools are still closed where kids can't even get an education. And Joe Biden siding with the teachers' unions instead of children in America, millions of whom may never recover from what he's doing to them. On every front, we're seeing disaster and crisis at the border after crisis. And this president, you know, it's like he shows up for about 2 hours, he can't answer any questions, and then he goes away, and they just hope that they can throw shiny objects to distract the American people. But people are getting fed up. They're seeing this. They're very concerned about this direction, the socialist move by Pelosi and Biden.
Now, Congressman Donalds, Pelosi did make a pitch for this so-called infrastructure bill of Biden's. Watch.
The country needs a strong infrastructure package. It's an issue of clean air. It's an issue of quality of life for people to have them out of their cars with more mass transit and the rest.
Congressman, she has the gall to say that she wants people, quote, out of their cars, as so many Americans are now suffering because of this gas shortage and their plans for perhaps future gas shortages.
I'm not listening to Nancy Pelosi. She was busy getting her hair done while salons were shut down in the state of California. But let's be very clear. Americans want a couple things. They just want to get back to work. They want their schools reopened. They want the economy restored. They don't want this green policy agenda. They don't want these liberal, crazy policies, which have frankly opened up our southern border, have created the gas lines like the leader has talked about, like the whip has talked about. Excuse me, Steve, don't want to give you a promotion quite yet, but you're going to get it soon. But let's be very clear. Their policies are a disaster, and they have to own it. That's why they want to distract us with all this other stuff that doesn't matter to the American people.
Congressman Scalise, Joe Biden wants the best of both worlds, right? He wants to take credit for Operation Warp Speed and for the economy that was recovering under the last quarter when Trump urged everybody to reopen. So he wants to take credit for that, but he doesn't want to take any responsibility for what's happening with this inflation. So he was in full spin mode today. Watch.
We've gone from stagnation to an economy that is growing faster than it has in nearly 40 years. We've gone from an anemic job creation to a record for job creation. All of this is a product of prompt action to roll out the vaccine and boost our economy.
Congressman, we are on the verge of an inflationary spiral if they keep using stimulus when no stimulus is needed, clearly.
Yeah, we're seeing a deficit of reality in the Biden administration. I mean, if you look on the vaccine front, when Joe Biden took the oath of office, there were 3 vaccines, 2 already approved, 1 about to be approved. That's now allowed over 200 vaccinations to be put in the arms of Americans. Joe Biden's talking about giving away not just the vaccine, but the entire technology, the mRNA technology, to China for free. You talk about intellectual property theft from China. Joe Biden's going to give it to China. He inherited the hottest economy we've ever seen. He's talking about raising taxes right now that would kill middle-class jobs. And oh, by the way, Laura, today there's over 8 million job openings, and Joe Biden is paying people, borrowing from our kids to pay people not to work. It's probably the biggest reason why you have to wait in line to get anything from a refrigerator to a new car.
Now, before we go, CNN's Manu Raju tweeted something earlier today saying Speaker Pelosi told him, no, she isn't changing the rule requiring masks on the House floor. No, Pelosi said. Wait, are they all vaccinated? Quick response from both of you. Should masks go on the floor of the House? And she apparently wants your medical records.
Should have been gone months ago.
Sanity.
Most of the members either been vaccinated or they have antibodies. It's a dumb rule to have.
All right, Congressman Scalise, what about you?
Well, look, she let Joe Biden take his mask off at the State of the Union address, and she wants everybody else to keep the mask on. Just return to sanity. Look at states like Florida, who are actually doing things right. They actually have a much lower death rate from COVID than states like New York, who shut everything down and are keeping kids locked out of school, and they're losing a generation right now, as well as every small business.
I don't mean to interrupt, but you're missing the point. I'm sorry. What she wants to do is shame any member of Congress who made a personal decision not to get the vaccine for whatever reason. That's what that's about. It's not, she just doesn't think she's going to get COVID, or any of you are going to get COVID. It's a shaming device. So she's trying to shame anyone and perhaps flush out medical records.
She wants to control the House. She wants to keep the public out of the people's house, by the way, too. The American people are done with all of these shut-ins. They want to see their government in action. They want to see their government working for them, which has not happened in the last 6 months.
All right, Congressman, thank you so much. Great to see both of you.